And cash-strapped couples wanting to get married in Canada are finding it harder to say "I do," as financial pressures force many to delay their weddings. But retailers are reacting by offering discount dresses for soon-to-be brides. CCTV's Christian Yeo reports from Toronto.
A wedding is that hallmark moment that brings people together to celebrate a couple's love. It's often years in the planning, and the memories last for many more. But it's not called the big day for nothing. With that celebration comes big costs. A report by the Bank of Montreal finds that attitudes towards weddings are changing. Soon-to-be newlyweds expect to spend, on average, just over $14,000 on their weddings. But the rising cost of living and dire jobs market is forcing many to reevaluate or even delay the big day of their dreams. 67% of engaged couples are putting it off. One of the traditional sources of wedding funding has simply dried up. Mum and dad are finding it harder to help.
We're coming to the end of the period of time where parents could just reach into their home equity loan and pay for their child's wedding. And all reports are saying that basically the average consumer is maxed out on credit now.
Where possible, many couples are embracing a do-it-yourself approach so they can spend big on items that matter most.
They're looking after making their own invitations or their own centerpieces in favor, perhaps, of buying that special dress for the bride.
Helping brides choose that coveted gown is Lana Lowen, who's been designing dresses in Toronto for 20 years. She says customers are increasingly conscious of cost.
They're much more concerned about it, and they think that they can get something for less, which they can.
For those brides who forego custom-made style and the bridal shop experience, big-name retailers are fighting to bring down the cost.
There's things off the internet. There is Target is doing wedding. That's just been announced. $50 to $150. There is Costco weddings.
The last decade saw the rise of novelty nuptials with scuba diving or bungee jumping. This decade is forcing a more frugal affair. As living costs rise in Canada, couples face a choice: delay the big day or scale down. Christian Yeo, CCTV, Toronto.